Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 4 de O Mundo Sussurrado. Conseguimos falar com Xana e ir para a ilha no meio do lago. Como nada é fácil, iniciamos o capítulo 2 com o sonho recorrente e a missão de falar com a entidade Khalida. Uma parrota.
Hey, there's my shovel. It didn't survive the flight. The handle's broken off. Ugh. That could have been my spine.
Peguei a pá quebrada. Corda.
I wonder if the rope bridge will remain stable if I take one of those. Nope. No chance. The rope is knotted tightly. I won't achieve anything without proper equipment.
Eu não tenho mais a faca. Ah, tem o sino aqui.
How am I supposed to ring that bell? The bell rope is missing. No way. Not with the bell rope missing.
Uma porta.
I wonder if that's where Khalida lives.
Vamos ver. Bata na porta.
Locked.
Chame alguém.
Hello? Anybody home? Nobody there.
Ah, pode vir pro outro caminho aqui do outro lado.
Hello?
What? Who? A clown? What are you doing here?
My name is Sadwick. I have to prevent the world from collapsing.
Yeah, very funny. But don't waste your time. You won't be able to boost my spirits anyway.
Você é Khalida?
Who are you?
My name is... my name is Bondo.
What?
Bondo.
Come again?
Bondo. Bondo.
Waldo?
Bondo! My name is Bondo! Holy mackerel! I am Bondo!
Bando! How often did I tell you to keep it down?
Look what you've done now. We woke the boss. He's sure to punish me for that.
Qual é seu nome mesmo? Por que você está tão amargurado?
Why are you so unhappy? Does the impending end of the world bother you too? The thought that all could soon be over?
Oh no. That's something for others to ponder. I don't care if the end is coming. On this island, we're done for anyway. You see, there's nothing to do anymore.
Eu estou buscando Khalida.
I'm looking for Khalida.
Who are you looking for? Khalida? You're a real clown, aren't you?
Why? What's strange about that? No, wait. Let me guess. Khalida is dead, or she never existed.
No, Khalida exists all right, but you'd better leave her alone.
Onde posso encontrá-la?
So where can I find Khalida?
I already told you, leave her alone. It'd be best if you didn't make any noise, so you don't wake her up.
I'm not supposed to do what? Wake her up? So she's grumpy in the morning? So what? What's the big deal? Will she throw her pillows and complain about the coffee?
Right. Or she could change into her full height and lay destruction upon the village. Just believe me, you don't want to wake Kalida.
I'm beginning to wonder myself.
Acho que é mais difícil, mais arriscado acordar a Kalida do que a Ba. Mas eu tenho que encontrá-la, senão o mundo desaparece.
I have to find Kalida. The world will collapse if I don't.
Do whatever you want, but I'm not helping you. I don't want any trouble, and I don't want to be blamed when disaster strikes us.
Just a moment. I don't want that either.
So you better let her sleep.
O que você quer dizer com não tenho o que fazer?
What do you mean there's nothing to do anymore?
It's been quiet here since the boss closed the factory.
Factory?
Pearls used to be pressed here, but the production has been discontinued.
I see. Why is that?
Well, the boss met his goal, 10,000 pearls, and now he's afraid of losing everything. What he fears most is that someone could wake Kalida. He's really paranoid. I can't make the slightest sound anymore. It used to be different. I was allowed to do the most thrilling jobs. I used to blow the foghorn in the House of the Howls. And come noon, I was allowed to ring the bell, which sounded all over the entire island. But the most thrilling job was the work in the factory. Hot air, thick smoke, and the noise of massive machinery drowning everything out. Whoomp! Kaboom! Ha 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 ha!
Bando, what's going on down there? Be quiet, will you? Or do you want Kalida to wake up?
Oh dear. You see what I mean? The good old days are over. Well.
Acerca dos teus antigos empregos,
About those former jobs of yours.
The good old days. What do you want to know?
o que você disse da Casa dos Gritos?
What was that about the House of the Howls?
Those were the days. Every time big boats came to the island, I was allowed to sound the big horn. Toot! 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 Bando watches over this lake. His call sounds as far as Corona. Toot! 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 Toot!
Bando! How often do I have to tell you? Be quiet, will you?
Well, those days are over now.
Chamar Tuto acorda a Kalida? E o que você falou da fábrica?
What was that about the factory again?
Those were the days. I had the fastest shovel on this side of the autumn forest. What I liked best was to shovel coal in the heat of the furnace. Above me, the ear-deafening noise of the pearl press. Wham! Boom! Look here, Mother Nature! Your masterpiece is being surpassed by the power of muscles and machinery!
Bando, I'm warning you!
Nothing lasts forever.
E como era isso do sino?
What was that about the bell again?
Those were the days. I used to run to the entrance of the village every noon to sound the bell for lunch. The sound traveled all over the lake. Dong! 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 Listen here, inhabitants of the lake! Bando tells you that it's time for lunch! Put away your worldly chores! It's time to eat now! Dong! Dong! Dong!
Bando! One more disturbance and I'll go nuts!
Those days are long gone.
Por que não aprende a fazer algo novo?
Couldn't you learn something different?
Something different? Sounds exciting. What do you propose?
Você podia tocar um tambor, né? Também faz bastante barulho. Ou poderia cantar ópera.
You could be in the opera.
Well, why not? I've got the looks and the talent. Women would fall at my feet and men would envy me. I'd break glass after glass with my voice. Whoa! Shatter! Sunglasses, water glasses. I'd even shatter the dome of the firmament itself. Whoa!
Bando! Do I always have to get mad first?
Philistine.
Tocar tambor.
You could become a drummer.
Drummer? I bet I'd be a great drummer. I could play the barrel drum in an orchestra. I'd be louder than anyone else. And the cello players would get to feel my drumstick. The audience would go crazy. Bando!
Bando?
I can hear them holler even now. Bando!
Bando! Be quiet already!
Yeah, you know what? I think I'd better skip that. I don't think Reuben would approve.
Construtor de caminhos, de estradas.
You could go into road construction.
That's not a bad idea. The streets here could use a makeover, and who could do the job better than I? Cobblestone after cobblestone would have to be pounded into the soil. Wham! Wham! Listen here, oh world! This island will soon have a new road! And after the road is finished, there'll be a bridge to build. And after the bridge, a tunnel directly to Corona! And finally, a master of road construction will rule again! Hooray to Bondo, the master of road construction! Hip hip hooray!
Bando! I'm about to lose my patience with you!
My fantasies just got the better of me.
Você podia ser vendedor?
You could be a market crier.
Market crier? Wow, I always wanted to be a market crier as a child. I would run through the village with a full basket of pears and cry, "Apples! Apples!" I don't even know why. I mean, they were pears after all. But I didn't care. "Apples!" I'd cry. "Buy from Bondo! From Bondo, the daredevil market crier! Apples! Apples! Bondo's exploding apples!
Bando! I'm fed up with your noise!
Oh dear. I should stick to my limitations.
Você podia montar circo, eu iria trabalhar lá.
You could open a circus.
I don't know about that. I mean, look at your rags. I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of all the people.
You wouldn't have to be the clown.
That's right. I could be in the lion taming act. Roar! A lion tamer would have a hard time taming me. Roar!
Bando! One more sound, and you'll be confined to your chamber. What on earth is going on down there?
Nothing, Reuben! Roar.
Me acabaram as ideias.
I'm running out of ideas.
Don't take it too hard. I had already given up hope.
Yes, that's the effect I often have on people.
Há outro modo de sair da ilha?
Is there another way to leave this island?
I'm afraid not, but relax. We have all we need here.
Except company, of course.
That's right. There aren't many people living on the island.
And the lust for life?
Is somewhat limited.
The freedom to go wherever you want?
Yeah. Okay. We might not have all we need, but we have everything else.
Quem manda aqui?
Who's the boss here?
That would be Reuben. He owns this island. You can find him in the house on the hilltop.
On the hilltop?
Yeah. Way up.
Phew.
Hey, little man. I thought you wanted to save the world. You'll have to get off your backside for that, you know.
Yes, all right. No sweet without sweat, right?
That's right. It will pay off in the end.
payoff. It doesn't exactly look that way now. More like the opposite. Every step I take brings me nearer to the end. There's also the fear that my dream could come true, that the ground collapses and the world crumbles right under my feet. At the hilltop, you said?
Yeah, way up.
Great. Thanks. See you later.
Yeah, later. But please keep in mind, be nice and quiet. Like me. I, Bondo!
Be quiet down there!
Dente no tapete?
A rug with teeth. Again. Seems to be all the rage nowadays.
Chave?
The way things work out here, I suppose the key will eventually be useful. Sometimes my whole life seems like a locked door.
Hold it, my friend. The key stays where it is. Reuben has ordered me to watch it closely, and you can always rely on Bondo.
Flor?
One day, this will shrivel and die too. I'd better leave it where it is. My flowers always wither. Ben says it's my charisma.
Escada?
I'm sure I could use one of those. After all, it seems to go downhill all the time. Can I borrow the ladder?
Of course, I'm not using it.
Tall enough not to?
Vertigo.
Ah.
Algo atrás da porta. Tem buraco de rato aqui.
The mouse hole is dark and empty, very much like my future. Sometimes I wish I could hole up too.
Pareceu o rato ali, porque ele não pegou.
I'd only scare the mouse away. I need some kind of bait.
Naturalmente ele não tem. Ah, o gancho deve ser para a corda. Só que primeiro ele precisa cortar a corda. Reuben, dono da ilha.
There's a cogwheel missing. No wonder the door's not working. I hope that's used for chopping wood.
Machado? Para cortar aquele poste lá no cais. E daí coloca o poste na enxada que está sem cabo. E daí vai poder cavar. Não sei aonde, mas vai poder. Porta.
A door. I wonder where it leads to.
Entre lá.
Strange. I don't see a handle. Well, let's see. No, not a chance. I don't think it can be opened by hand.
Armário.
I wonder what's in there. A trapdoor, a tiger, the gates of hell. Could be anything. Ah! What was that? A bird? What on earth did it do in there? Empty. If there was anything in there, the little bird must have eaten it. My head feels like it's clamped into one of these.
Ah, a engrenagem que está faltando.
It's broken right through the middle. Everything is breaking down.
Está quebrado. Meia engrenagem.
There's a light shining. I can't make out more details from here.
What? Where? Who dares to disturb my well-deserved sleep?
Hello.
What are you looking at? Come here. Who are you? What's your business here?
I
don't want to hear your life story, so make it snappy, okay? I want to sleep.
Você é o Ruben? Eu sou o Cedric.
I'm Chadwick. And you?
Ha! If you're selling anything, you're not very well prepared. Obviously, I am Reuben. I own this island.
But I'm not selling anything.
Now, that's a fortunate coincidence, because we don't need anything, so you may as well go back to where you came from.
Onde eu posso encontrar Khalida?
Where can I find Khalida?
Why do you want to know? Listen well. Khalida is mine. Keep your hands off her. You hear?
Did I get that right? You're holding Khalida as a prisoner? Where? Up there?
What's up there is none of your business. And by the way, what do you want from Khalida?
She's supposed to help me to get the corona.
What's she supposed to do? You'd better forget it. Khalida mustn't be woken up. And God help you if I find out you tried anyway. I'll order Bando to feed you to the Yakis immediately.
Eu tenho que encontrar.
I have to find Khalida. The world will end if I don't.
I said forget it! If you want to get to Corona, you'll have to swim. And whatever you do, I'll stop you from disturbing Khalida's rest.
Como eu saio dessa ilha?
I have to get to Corona. How can I leave this island?
You can't. There's no connection to the mainland. We are completely self-sufficient.
So I'm stuck here?
In that case, I hope you're good at other things. Besides looking stupid, we can't use a clown here, you know. And I haven't exactly been laughing my head off either. But I'm sure we'll find a way for you to make yourself useful tomorrow.
I can't stay here. I have to prevent a disaster.
If you really want to prevent a disaster, you'll shut up right now and let me sleep! Get it?
O que são esses edifícios aí fora? Fábrica?
What kind of buildings are those out there? Some kind of factory?
You bet your bobbles. The pearl factory has been here for ages. Thousands and thousands of pearls have been pressed here under my supervision. To be more accurate, there are exactly 10,000, and not one less. Not one more either. But the most important thing is, there's not one less. Each one is more perfect than the other.
If you're so into pearls, why isn't the factory still producing them?
Didn't you listen? I don't need any more pearls. I've got them all. All 10,000.
Por que não fabrica mais?
Why don't you have more pearls made?
What kind of a question is that? Are you really that stupid? Or is it part of the clown act? Why on earth would anybody need more than 10,000 pearls? More than 10,000 pearls. Listen to this screwball.
Na margem se encontrava monge.
I met a monk at the shore.
Molokai? Just ignore the old crackpot. I believe he thinks he's enlightened or something. I say he's not. Sneaks around everywhere lighting candles. Ha! As if he'd try to show all the world what a dim light he is. Whatever. I let him live on the remote side of the island. He may as well. He's not disturbing anyone back there, and he keeps the Yakis away at least.
Quem são os Yaks?
What are Yakis?
Annoying little creatures. Those flying rodents have kept me from sleeping more than once. You'd probably get along with them very well. In fact, they look as foolish as you. Thank God they don't dare come to this side of the island most of the time. They dread the light, which unfortunately is more than can be said about you.
Posso olhar acima?
Can I look upstairs?
What do you want? Are you out of your mind? Keep your nose out of my private rooms, you clown. I am an accessible man. But if you mess with my personal belongings, I'll have you thrown off the highest cliff. And believe me, I mean it.
E o outro lado da ilha?
The remote side of the island?
Yes, We don't go there anymore. And the door has been out of order since the factory was stopped. You could try to find a way there. The more I think about it, the better the idea seems to be. You would get along perfectly on the other side of the island, with Molokai, with the Yakis, and all the other things that we don't want on this side.
Que mascote você tem?
That's a cute pet you have there. What's its name? It doesn't happen to be, Kalita?
No. His name is Carrot.
Nice name. I bet Carrick and Spot would get along very well. Can you do any tricks? Spot can change into the most diverse forms.
Carrot can slay creatures in the most diverse ways.
Oh, so we'd better not let them play together.
In fact, Carrick is not here to play. He makes sure that no riffraff is roaming about while I'm asleep. I don't even like to think about someone messing with my pearls.
Parece que você tem sono.
You look tired.
Sleeping is my favorite pastime. It's a privilege for people who have accomplished everything. Unfortunately, I have to sleep at this table because my bed is squeaking terribly. But why do I bother to tell you all this? The thing that now keeps me from having my well-deserved nap is not the squeaking bed, and it's not the Yakis, the machinery in the factory, or my rumbling manservant either. No. It's an annoying child in a clown's costume who bursts into my office without having been asked and keeps talking and talking. Good grief! My head is about to explode with all this blather.
Mas como você pode ficar aí de braços cruzados? O mundo está em perigo.
How can you do nothing? The world is at stake.
Dear Lord. Please, not one of those do-gooders again. Why do you think the world is on the edge? It's because there's always somebody who wants to change things. If everything stays the way it is, then nothing happens. And if nothing is happening, then nothing bad happens. Ever. It's a simple calculation. You can do it on a single sheet of paper.
Até logo.
See you later.
Exactly. Just let me sleep in peace.
This chair is obviously just an ornament, and it mocks the visitors who are forced to stand.
What do you think you are doing?
I just wanted to sit down for a moment.
But not there. This chair is an antique.
So where do your visitors sit?
In their boats, rowing home.
There's a saying, his bark is worse than his bite. But this dog doesn't even bark.
Põe a mão lá, então.
I'd rather not pet him. I like my hand where it is, at the end of my arm. What breed is this?
Carrick is a crockhound, or a child chewer, as they are often called.
Relógio.
Let's see what time it is. Just as I thought. It's probably too late already.
Don't touch my valuable furniture. These are all collector's items.
It bears a certain resemblance to Ben.
Globo terrestre.
The scholars call our world Silentia. I call it the Horde of Futility.
Mesa.
I once heard that you can't save the world from your desk, but you can't push it over the brink of existence either.
Pinturas.
Somebody has painted pictures of the whole island. I can hardly make out the signature, but I think it says Marquis de Hugues.
Urso.
That's not in the least as bad as my life. Quite a grim fellow.
Bata nele, então.
I'd rather not. He's one of those, give me your hand and I'll cook some stew from it types.
Hey, where do you think you're going, fellow?
Oh, I thought I'd have a look around upstairs.
You'd better forget about that. Nobody's nosing around my private chambers. Understood?
Você vai me dar mais informações agora?
Hi again.
Oh, it's you again. What else can I do for you?
Para onde leva a porta da casa do lado?
Where does the door in the adjoining room lead to?
The door leads to the other side of the island, but we don't go there anymore.
Why not? Has a big monster walk abroad there? Is there a volcano? Cannibals? You're not able to open the door anymore.
You nailed it.
Por que não é possível abrir a porta?
Why doesn't the door in the adjoining room open anymore?
It's a mechanical security door. It's a great gadget. It works with steam and cogwheels, you see.
Not entirely.
Yes, it's quite complicated and state-of-the-art. I would love to show you, but unfortunately, the cogwheels are broken, and the steam came from the factory when it was still running.
So the door cannot be opened at all.
No, at least for the time being.
It's a shame. It seems to be a great piece of engineering.
E que classe de pássaros são aqueles?
Well, what kind of birds are these?
Oh, I like the Yakis. They can sing beautifully loud. I even tried to imitate their song on the foghorn, but Reuben forbade me. He likes the fact that they don't dare to come to the village. They disturb his sleep. Also, he's afraid their singing could wake Khalida. That's why he allows Mulachai to put up all those candles. The Yakis are afraid of the light, you know.
Aha! So it's the light of the candles. See you later.
Yeah.
Tem outro caminho para cá. Roda.
A wheel. What could it be for? Nothing. To make that work, the factory has to be running first, obviously. The display is turned off. I can't make any sense of it. Except, perhaps, that any further inquiry is a waste of time.
Pedra.
Look at that. This flint has a very sharp edge. It could come in useful later, maybe.
Ah, com essa pedra vai cortar a corda? Já que ela é uma pedra afiada. Tocar o sino vai tirar o bando de casa, será? E daí ele pega a chave? É a pedra afiada com a corda.
Does it work? The flint is sharp enough. If I'm unlucky, the whole bridge will collapse. But what have I got to lose? Just a life of misery and disgrace.
A corda com o dente que virou gancho.
I have a hook and I have a rope. There has to be something I can accomplish. Ta-da! A rope attached to a hook. Who would have thought?
Tá, então já posso tocar o sino. Mas vou aproveitar que eu tô aqui e já pegar o toco para consertar a enxada. Machado.
Well, here we go. Great. The pole is broken and I have sore muscles. I wonder what I can come up with next.
O poste com a enxada.
Fits perfectly. I should savor this moment of triumph. Oh, heck. There it went.
Uma escada também que a gente... Ah, a escada para entrar pela janela do Ruben. Por isso que a gente vê a janela do lado de fora. Tudo isso aqui no sino.
Oh dear. Would that work? I'm so bad at taking aim. Well, what have I got to lose? Whoa, wow, Spot, did you see that?
Nem acredito que eu consegui.
I managed that pretty well.
Bando! Are you ringing the bell again? You pathetic idiot! Come to my office at once before you wake Kalina!
Não adiantou, ele não saiu de casa. Será que tocar mais uma vez e ficar tocando até o bando sair? Tá aqui a janela. Escada nessa janela. O bando tá
I'd
aqui.
better not go in there now. Sounds like Bando is getting a good chewing
Ah,
out.
o bando saiu de casa e eu devo ir lá agora aproveitar para pegar a chave. Eu não entendi direito a faladeira ali. Chave de sapo na casa da
It matches.
Pergaminho.
It seems to be some kind of melody. If only I could read music. Although I can make funny sounds with my armpit, I'd never practice my scales.
Isso, praticar a escala tirando o som do sovaco. Pegou o pergaminho. Uma batuta de regente.
A baton for the foghorn? Bando seems to take this business really seriously.
Banquinho.
Wow, a chair. We don't have any chairs in our trailers. Oh yeah, sitting down. Get a grip, Sedgwick. First find Kalita, then you can relax.
O corno.
I prefer stringed instruments. Not that I know how to play them. I even hit the wrong note when I strike the circus gong.
Toca o berrante aí então.
The horn seems to be clogged up. I know you're supposed to blow into one end, and that's as far as my musical knowledge goes.
Não é isso.
It seems to be some kind of melody. If only I could read music. Although I can make funny sounds with my armpit, I'd never practice my scales.
Nós vamos ter que reproduzir essa escala em algum lugar? Ou a gente tem que saber música para tocar isso aqui? Solfejar. Agora eu tenho que ver se o bando já deixou de levar bronca. Eu posso entrar na casa do chefe. Já. Alguma pergunta a mais que eu possa fazer?
Hi again.
Oh, it's you again. Was it you who rang the bell? It got me into big trouble.
Me perdoa se eu causei algum problema.
I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble.
Don't ever do that again, you hear?
I can't make any promises that I can't keep.
Very commendable.
Isn't it? See you later.
Yeah.
Já posso subir pela escada e entrar pela janela do segundo andar. Mas era para ele estar lá em cima. Ele pôs a escada fora para entrar por dentro? Não.
Uh-oh.
What? Where? What's going on here? What are you sneaking about for? And why didn't the bell on the door ring?
But it did. You were just too fast asleep.
Oh, yeah? Well, it won't happen again. I have my eyes everywhere. Hey, where do you think you're going, fellow?
Oh, I thought I'd have a look around upstairs.
You'd better forget about that. Nobody's nosing around my private chambers. Understood?
Ele amarra a boca do crocodilo para não dar o sinal? Tá, então a escada, na verdade, é só para não tocar a campainha na entrada.
Bando! Are you ringing the bell again? You pathetic idiot! Come to my office at once before you wake Kalina!
É, uma meia aqui no banquinho.
I wonder if the other sock still sticks to his butt.
Pegar o rato com a meia.
Yum, yum. What have we here? Yummy cheese. There, gotcha.
Boa, agora eu tenho um rato.
My new friend has an obvious taste for dirty laundry. You can't really use flowers for anything, except maybe to remind us of the futility and fragility of life. Not right now. As long as Bando is with Reuben, I can't blame it on him.
É claro, por que eu não pensei nisso? É só usar o spot bola no corno. Aí a calça do avô voa.
Bando! Are you blowing the foghorn again? You pathetic idiot! Come to my office at once before you wake Kalina!
Great. The horn is unclogged.
Posso tocar agora?
The horn isn't clogged anymore, but my lungs are too weak. Stupid asthmatic lungs.
Só o Spot Bola consegue tocar. Calça.
Can those be Grandpa's pantaloons? Would have thought I'd see those again. But how? I can't reach it. My arms aren't long enough. Impossible. What would I lean the ladder against?
Nessa saliência ali.
That's so crazy. I don't even know where I try. Do I really want to live in a world where actions like that are rewarded?
E agora sim, o que eu vou fazer com essa calça? Vou dar a calça pro jacaré?
Wow, I'm still alive. Yippee.
Prego.
Oops, careful. There's a rather pointed nail sticking up from the floorboard.
Ah, ponta de prego na madeira. Pode arrancar com o machado?
Someone should hammer that back into the wood, but I'm not doing it now. I'd only wake Reuben.
Cofre.
Each more beautiful than the next. Breathtaking. I'll take just one. Nobody would be able to tell, considering the number. Wow, my own pearl, and it belongs just to me. It's the most valuable thing I ever owned. What's that peculiar squeaking?
Ah, aquele pássaro tá aqui.
Hello? Strange.
Tem que pegar o pássaro maluco?
Mice squeak differently, don't they? There's no more than 9,999 pearls now, though I can hardly see a difference. One is enough. I think I took the most beautiful of them all. Wow, my own pearl. The squeaking has a strange melody to it.
Ah, pedir pro bicho solfejar isso.
The squeaking has a strange melody to it. Uh-oh.
What's that? That can't be true. A pearl is missing. Somebody has messed with my pearls.
Bando! Bando! Start the factory at once! Are you deaf? Bando!
Ah, Nice of you to drop by. I have a big problem. Ruben wants me to get the factory running again.
But that sounds great.
Yeah, I'm all excited too. But I can't find my shovel anywhere. What am I supposed to do? Can you help me search?
Já tem uma aqui, se servir, emprestar.
I've got a shovel for you.
Really? That's great. Finally, I can start shoveling coal again. Beware, oh world! Bando is back, and he has a new shovel with which he is going to out-shovel all his opponents.
What's the ruckus?
Ando?
Oh, of course. The factory. That was high time. I will have my pearls restored in number again soon. I only hope that Kalita doesn't wake up from the noise. Keep calm, Ruben. As long as the Yakis stay on their side of the island, there's nothing to fear. Just don't get nervous.
The factory is running again. But there's no sign of Kalita yet. Noise alone doesn't seem to be enough.
Então é isto. Hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.